Guys, welcome back to some more Infinite Magic Raid. In today's video, we're going to be looking at the two new legendary heroes that came to the game and also looking at the events. Now in the gallery, the first one that we get is Slyvel. So Slyvel, guys, overall super strong when it comes to single target damage. I can see her as a boss damage hero. She has debuff, she has a buff, and she has single target. We'll run through her skills really quick. Looking at our first one, Traction Attack, deals 2 stages of attack. Big thing about this one, guys, the first stage of the attack reduces the target's defense by 30%. So she has her own debuff that she is going to do on the target. And crit is guaranteed for the second stage. Yes, that's right, guys. She's going to do a 30% defense reduction, and then it is a guaranteed crit for the second shot, which is kind of crazy. And you can see here, guys, the defense down is a 30% reduction. Leveling this up is just going to make her that much stronger, guys. Looking at charging formation, grants self-control immunity for 2 turns and increases all attacks by 40% for 2 turns, all allies attacks. So that means, guys, not only is she going to be completely immune to crowd control, she is going to be a massive buffer with this attack up to 40% attack rating increase is huge, especially when it comes to boss formations, guys. You want to maximize the damage that you have in there. This is going to be really important to get. Again, the boss killer is going to be very cool. Looking at level 2 and 3, guys, this actually will go down, cooldown -1. Then you can see when you're unlocking her unique weapon, extends the duration of the control immunity to 3 turns and acts 1 extra turn after casting it. So when she uses this skill, it is going to allow her to attack after this. She'll have 1 extra turn after she uses it. Very cool to see. Then we have our passive skill, grants herself a layer of Sniper Master after she kills the target, which increases her damage dealt by 10%, up to 4 layers. When there's only 1 surviving enemy, she deals 100% more damage to this enemy. Now, that makes me think, I'm not sure exactly if this is going to trigger for bosses, but if there is 1 surviving enemy, well, there's only going to be 1 enemy, of course, when it comes to the boss fights, or if they have the 3. So I'm thinking even then, if they have the 3 enemies, if she kills one of these enemies, she's going to get this buff. If there's only 1 enemy surviving, which essentially would be the boss unit, this is going to allow her to do a lot more damage. And then, of course, guys, this is big with the damage dealt because this is a multiplication factor. Always pretty cool. Now, she gains 1 extra layer of Snipe Mastery when an ally inflicts a kill. So she will get a bonus on there, increasing her damage. So now she has a debuff. Now she has a buff. Now she has a way to boost her damage, which gives the Precision Snipe. Deals 560% attack damage to a single enemy. Crit is guaranteed. That is right, guys. It is going to be a guaranteed crit at 560% attack damage. But then when you look down here, look at the bonuses, guys. Plus 40% attack damage for skills or levels 2, 3, and 4. Absolutely crazy, guys. And then, of course, the cooldown going to 4, which is awesome. And then ignores immortal and damage immunity, and the enemy is killed, cannot be revived. Now, a lot of players were saying this is to kind of counteract some of the immortal heroes and some of the damage immune heroes. This is going to be just kind of an end-all for her skill, which makes her a very important, in my opinion, a very important hero to definitely pick up. I need a lot more of these single target damage heroes. This is really where I'm lacking when it comes to the boss damage. I have a considerable amount of random pulled AoE heroes, area of effect heroes, but overall single target damage, similar to like a Lucifer that does single target damage. I need more copies of them. All right, guys, so the next hero we're going to look at is actually in the Nameless Brotherhood, and he is a massive tank, guys. He is so cool looking. I love how he looks. He's almost a giant, like an undead, almost like a Frankenstein's monster. Very, very cool. But turn meter, shield, control, debuff, guys. Now, he is a massive tank. You can see right up here, guys. He is defense. He is a tank, running through his skills and abilities, and I love how he looks, guys. 3D modeling in this game is absolutely amazing. So first skill deals 2 stages of 90% defense damage to each single enemy with a 20% to inflict provoke. That is right, guys. Provoke launches basic attacks to the provoker automatically, meaning that enemies are going to be attacking him versus other targets, which is good. It allows you to kind of control a little bit of the battlefield with the provoke ability. And then of course you want to stack him as a tank, build him to be able to take these hits within formations. Hammer of Rampage deals 120% defense damage to all enemies, so it is an AoE attack. 40% chance to reduce their attack by 40% for 2 turns. That is a really big debuff. I could see that affecting a lot of PvP. I could see that affecting increasing survivability for your team because of that attack down. Then you can see, guys, here an extra 10% chance, a little bit more damage, but overall, the big thing with him, guys, is the weapon has the chance to reduce all enemies' critical damage by 60%. So now you have a 40% attack reduction and a 60% crit damage reduction. Guys, this is going to shut down some teams, which is very cool to see. Looking at the passive ability, restores self HP 4% of max health and increases the self turn meter by 10% when taking crit damage. So if he is taking those bigger hits, of course, health regeneration is going to be there. And it also is going to reduce the crit damage he takes, again, feeding into him being a solid tank. Then the active skill grants self taunt and shield by 25% of max HP for 2 turns. Force taunt forces target to target self. So again, tank aspect, they're going to be attacking him, whether it's provoke, whether it's taunt, is going to be working really well here. And then of course, he's going to be shielding himself 25% of max HP, which really makes me think for him, the max HP is going to be huge, guys, because you want to buff up these shields. Now right here, the resist debuff for 1 turn increases his damage reflection by 30% for 2 turns. Looking at the details, guys, HP, defense, and hit are going to be huge for this hero. This defense piece, in my opinion, guys, is going to be absolutely huge. And I love the weapon here. It's such the Hammer of Wrath, guys. Again, level 1 has the crit damage by 60%. Turn meter on level 2, plus when we take critical damage, there's actually going to be an effect there. And then the resistance debuff followed by 4 and 5 is speed. Speed, guys, super important in this game to make sure that your heroes are attacking fast. We do also have one other hero that's actually in the sunset stage. It is a epic hero that came out, and I believe it is this guy, Melter. So very cool name, guys. Turn meter removal, single target. Again, we're going to have to see exactly where the single target damage comes in within formations. But looking here at his abilities, deals 2 stage attacks, 60 damage to a single enemy, with each stage stealing 5% of the turn meter. Again, that's pretty good for like a PvP aspect, but overall, I want the damage for single target. That way we can burn the targets down and kill them versus just having them, you know, reducing their turn. Still very cool effect. Soul Stealer deals 2 stages of damage to a single enemy, with each stage stealing 1 layer of an attribute buff at random before dealing 175% damage. Then you can see, guys, big damage boost and then a cooldown right there. We'll look at the weapon in just a minute. Passive, he gains 14% life leech. You can see right here a little bit more life leech. And then here deals 4 stages of 120% damage to a single enemy, each stage reducing the turn meter again. PvP, I could really see this being effective. Overall, I don't think the effectiveness is there when it comes to single target. Again, short of maybe the bosses, but we'd have to see where his damage is. I think there's a lot of other heroes that are well suited or more well suited than what we're seeing here with our epic hero. So looking at the exclusive item, the stage of attack is guaranteed to land a crit if this stealing is successful. Otherwise, copies a layer of a buff and gives it to an ally. Pretty cool ability. Gains 1 layer of Bloodthirst, up to 10 layers, increasing the effect of Bloodthirsty Instinct 10% whenever he steals the target's turn meter or buffs. Now, I don't like the situational aspects of these. I want something that is more of a guaranteed. This could be a lot of RNG factors. When they start putting these into games, makes it a little more difficult. And then this skill steals the target's turn meter instead. Very cool to see. Now with the new heroes, guys, there's only a single way to get them, short of probably buying resources and getting them. Right now, Heroes Gift is up. So you'll see all of the new heroes are in here. 1, 2, and 3, he's right in the back. So Miracle Wish is the place to get these guys. As free to play, we have gotten 5 Miracle Wishes within the last time we did this, since we were looking for the new hero. So I'm not sure if I'm going to have a opportunity to get any of these, because again, guys, keeping to the free to play aspect in here, we just need a really good RNG pull. I'd like to see an epic. I'd like to see, there we go, we got an epic right there. Or I would love to see a legendary hero in here, guys. It's gonna just take some time, but every time this is open, because it is limited, we want to be doing our summons. There's going to be a point in 129 wishes with the Miracle Wish that we are going to get a hero, and this is the wish hero that I'm looking for, guys. I need, again, the single target damage in here. But looking at our events that we have up right now, there are a few double dragon cliff drops. Now this really does make it worth farming this dragon cliff. You'll know right here, remaining double output attempts 10. That is right, guys, they capped our attempts, so we're not going to be able to go in here and literally just farm the dragon cliffs for 3 stars and 4 stars. They did cap the dragon cliffs, guys. Disappointed with that. I was hoping to pick up a bunch of these stones, but now if there's 10 attempts, if I'm running a stage 5, essentially I can finish this out twice for 10 stages, getting a total of 4 3-star heroes, which is good considering the cost, or the stamina cost in here. Absolutely, guys, it is well worth it in the event to go ahead and run the dragon cliffs. Then of course, guys, hero training goal always goes hand in hand with us getting or releasing new heroes. You'll be able to build up heroes with EXP potions, using their skills, using their stats, using their star levels, and building them up much higher and getting rewarded for building up those heroes. All right, guys, so that'll do it for today's video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.